You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hellgate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Sunday the 9th of February, 2025. It is 50 days after the winter solstice. It is 39 days before the spring equinox. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 21st day of Pluvieuse, the day of the Tlaspy, or the pennycress. The sun rises today at 6:57 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:10 p.m. The sun sets today at 5:24 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 5:52 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 6:24 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes, 23 seconds longer than yesterday. The moon is in its waxing gibbous phase and is 91% full at midday. The full moon will arrive on Wednesday, the 12th of February. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the middle of the night, low tide, 12:59 a.m., 9 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 8:39 a.m., 1 meter 40. In the afternoon, low tide, 3:20 p.m., minus 6 centimeters. At night, high tide, 9:20 p.m., 1 meter 19. In our shared realm of plants and animals, tame indoor cats retain their hunter's instinct. On the windowsills they perch, their tails twitching, softly chattering and chirping, mimicking the birds they see just outside the window. The birds are blithely oblivious to all this, protected by the panes of glass. Commemorations. On this day in 1441, Nizam al-Din al-Shir was born in Herat in the Timurid Empire, now part of Afghanistan. Known by his pen name, Navi, he was the great foundational poet of Turkic literature and is renowned across the whole of Central Asia. A man of great wealth and political influence, he endowed his native city of Herat with caravansaries, mosques, mansions, bathhouses, bridges, and pools. His best-known book in the English-speaking world is entitled The Language of Birds. On this day in 1870, President Ulysses S. Grant signed a joint resolution of Congress establishing what is today the National Weather Service. Now part of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, it has provided scientifically accurate information to the nation for more than 150 years. Whether it survives the current purge of the federal government or is sold to private profit-making interests is an open question. On this day in 1950, Senator Joseph McCarthy made a speech at the Women's Republican Club of Wheeling, West Virginia, in which he accused the State Department of employing active members of the Communist Party. He lifted a sheet of paper into the air and said, "I have here in my hand a list of 205. The Red Scare that ensued was named after him, McCarthyism. On this day in 1737, Thomas Paine was born. The author of the pamphlet Common Sense, he helped lay the argument for American independence. On this day in 1909, the film actress Carmen Miranda was born. Known for her extravagant headdresses of tropical fruits, she once said, "Look at me and tell me if I don't have Brazil in every curve of my body." On this day in 1944, the writer Alice Walker was born. She won the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction for her novel The Color Purple. And finally, we wish Mookie Wilson a happy birthday. Born this day in 1956, he is a hero to all loyal Queens Mets fans. Happy birthday, Mookie. And that is the Observatory, Sunday the 9th of February, 2025.